Treadmill. That's a treadmill. Yeah. So today we're looking at this. Now that box is upside down. So this treadmill is by a company called, and there's no way I can pronounce this, if it is actually a word, OVICX, OVICX, and this is their Flex. I guess Flex. It says Flex. It's upside down again. But maybe you guys can see it. Maybe. I think it says the Flex /C100 folding treadmill. And here it is here on their website. My cameras are going crazy back there. Now I have a full size big treadmill that we've had for about 2 years or so. So I'm not necessarily putting this one up against that one, because I do believe they're two very different kind of beasts. This being an actual folding treadmill, okay? So the other one, it kind of folds up into itself, but it still needs a fair bit of space to store it, and you can't put it underneath anything or anything like that. This, based on what they say, and I'll just kind of look here, this is the big one. Two things actually. The other one that we have, again, full-size treadmill, you had to put it together. Now it took my wife and I don't know, half an hour to an hour for sure to put it together. And it was ridiculously heavy. It was so heavy that, once you kind of got it together, and even when it was just in the box, like the box was massive. It easily took two of us, probably should have taken 3 of us to move it. And if you want to move it anywhere new in your house, like even from upstairs to downstairs, we were just like, wherever it is now, that's where it's staying forever. It's so big. Now it's great. We love it. It's perfect. But this kind of has a bit of a benefit in the fact, 2 benefits. As you can see, I kind of carted it out here by myself. Still heavy, so I still would recommend for a lot of people when it's in the box. You can drag it, but it's still got some weight to it for sure. So if you have to go upstairs, I'd get a second person. But here's the big one, and I'm just kind of looking here on their page. Super wide running platform, which is great because we see a lot of them, and that was a big reason that I bought my other one, is the width of the track. So if you're a bigger person, you don't want to be forcing yourself to bring your feet in. You want to be able to run naturally, which means your feet kind of come out a little wider for stability. So that's good. 3 horsepower motor. I guess that's good. I'm not too sure. Here's the big one. Ready to run right out of the box. So it doesn't look like there's putting anything together. You pull it out of the box, you unfold it. Fantastic. Silkworm shock absorbers, cool. Bluetooth connectivity, which means that it can connect to this, or I would guess to an iPhone or an Android phone or anything like that, because they have their own app. Now just realize, I've been looking at their app, and there's some free stuff, but it definitely seems to have a paid tier in it. And the one thing that I didn't like, I'll say this, didn't like right now, is I was looking at some of the free treadmill activities that you could do, and there's only 3, which is fine, but they're 3 all intermediate. Like if you're gonna give some free ones, at least have 1 beginner in there for the treadmill, 1 beginner, 1 intermediate, maybe 1 advanced, not 3 intermediate, right? Because if you're a beginner, you have nothing to start with, right? So I think that they need to fix that. Now, because it's a treadmill and you can use kind of any exercise routine if you want. I actually use the Apple Fitness program, which is what I use, so this should work fine. But the big one for me on this one is the fact that I don't have to set this up, which means I can get it going by itself. And the other thing is too, is if you have a desk or anything like that, you can fold it and put it underneath. It's still going to have some thickness to it. Like if you look at the thickness of the box, it's probably about 1 foot would be my guess, somewhere in that range. And the other one, I may end up taking this downstairs. I don't know where it's going to permanently go. But the other big one for me is that because I have a stand-up desk downstairs, I think I could actually just kind of have that in that room, fold it and put it underneath the desks or put it in the corner or whatever. Doesn't take up much space. And then I can just pull it out like while my computer's rendering or anything like that. So that's kind of cool. We're gonna open this right now. I probably will just do a time lapse kind of thing for you for opening it, and then we'll kind of get it going, see what we think of it. Okay, so here it is, still upside down. I gotta find a knife. And it's a good size. It's probably about, I don't know, 3 feet by 4 or 5 feet is the size, and about a foot-ish deep. Yeah, so I gotta find a knife to cut these, and then we'll crack it open. Okay, it's go time. Okay, so right off the bat, just opening it, literally, like I thought there's staples on it. I thought you'd have to like tear the box apart, but once you unhook these little straps, you just slice them, the top just came off. So that's fantastic. So good. And really, where am I? I got this camera really low. Come down here. So really, outside of the fact that there's a treadmill in there, you get a little bag here, little bag that has something in it. I don't know what it has in it. Oh, power cable. Power cable. That's good because you need that. And you get a little box right here, little box that has. Oh, this is gonna be like stuff like it's like a cleaning fluid. It looks like oil. Your manual, like a little your like safety lock. Instruction manual. That's cool. And last but not least, the only other thing that you really have to do to put this together, because you don't have to do anything really, is this is just gonna go on. This is the stand for like your tablet or your phone or whatever it is. So you're just gonna have to maybe you screw it in, or maybe it's just kind of. That's it. That's it. Other than that, it's got a whole bunch of silica gel, and now we take it out. All right. Okay, so just be aware. Two things. Even though it's quite small, really, in comparison to like full size, it's definitely still got some weight to it. So if you're a smaller person, doable. See, I'm out of breath. It's still, you got to get it out of there, right? So I still recommend possibly 2 people so you don't hurt yourself. But it did come out really easy, which is nice. And again, it's all put together. So I just got to take all the little plastic wrap off of it, and we'll try it out. I think I may have to read the manual. Yeah, so I'll be back. I'll set this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's done. It's set up. You guys can see it. It's actually quite, I want to say little. It's not little. It's kind of little, right? Just kind of be aware. So to raise the arm, the part that you hold on to, which is flat, there's a little screws on the bottom down here. You just undo them. It's in the manual. If you read the manual, you'll be fine. I'm not a manual reader. Undo them until they come all the way out, and then it lifts. Then you just tighten them back up. Super easy. And then the little hand holders out here, same thing. There's a little button on the inside. You just click it in, lift, let it go. Same on the other side, lift, let it go. Take off all the wrapping paper, and you're good. So let's step on this thing. See what we think. Okay, here we go. Okay, so changing cameras here. But you guys should be able to see it all set up there. On the back, once you plug it in, you plug it in on the back over here. There's basically just like a power button. You just switch it on. Same thing happened on our other ones. This one's got a error 1 on it. I don't know what that means. Error 1. Why is it error 1? I don't know. Let's turn it off and back on again, shall we? Is there like a reset button? Off. On. Then you got this. I have to figure out what that means because I can't seem to start it. Maybe back to the manual because we need to figure that out. Hold on. I think I know what the issue is. Safety key. Because, you know, it's got a safety key on it, which this part connects to you, and this other part, as you can see here, this goes there. See? It's like we're good. We're good. And then you click this somewhere to you. I'm just going to put it on my shorts. Yep, put that on my shorts. Yep. Okay, so I'm not going to do the app. I'm going to stand on it here. Okay, I'm going to hold you up here. And you have little, I don't know what these bars are. Ready, folks? Can I adjust the speed? Start. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully not too fast. Speed is at 1. Okay. And actually, you guys may be able to see this. Width-wise, it's not bad, right? The full-size one, like the full-size one I have downstairs, go a little faster. If I go faster? Oh, it's down. I'll go up to 2. 2 is my like walking speed. There you go. Right? And I'm in bare feet right now. And the reason I'm in bare feet right now is because I was wearing new shoes the other day and I got blisters on the back of both my feet. So wearing shoes hurt right now. So bare feet it is. Anyways, calories I got. Perfect. I got my start stop. Now what do these buttons do? I don't know. Maybe if I hold on to them. Oh, I think I'll have to go look. They might be like, oh, it's probably heart rate, right? Because you can kind of get your heart rate on there, right? You probably have to hold, I'm guessing, both sides. Right, speed. It just kind of fluctuates between those two. So my guess is you'd want to hold on to both of these, just like you would on a full size, because then you can get your actual heart rate, right? But I like the fact that it actually kind of goes between calories and distance. And you can do Bluetooth. I'm not going to show you the Bluetooth right now, but again, you can go into the app. It does have some free workouts, which is good. I wonder how fast I can get this to go. I don't want to go too fast. Speed, I'm going up to 3. But it's got a good, like, I'm surprised actually, it's got a good stride length. Like, even for me, I'm 6 feet tall. This thing can take, I think they said 265 pounds. So I'm under that, but not by a lot. I'm about 240, 245-ish. But you can definitely get, like, this is a comfortable width for me. Like, the width is good. The stride length is actually good. Now, if you're a full runner, your strides may be on the long side of this. But probably not too bad. And the arm rails, surprisingly, really good as well. And again, if you're hearing any squeaking, it's not the treadmill, it's my feet. That's right, squeaky feet. All right, and then when you're done, you can hit the stop button. Oh, what I like about it too, it actually just, you see it on the screen, it slows down the numbers and stop. All right, and then I can disconnect my little safety cord. You guys can see that there, right? The flex. Yeah, that's okay. Setup wise, like I said, hardest part, to be honest with you, was taking all the plastic off. Because there's a lot of like wrapping paper and stuff like that. I have my iPad set up here. This just little stand just kind of slides in the back, which is easy. You can Bluetooth connect it, of course. The manual, I have the manual over here. You guys may be able to see it there. It's a good manual. It's laid out. Anything that I was like, I'm not sure how to do, it told me. Again, here's that button I was telling you here. There's a little button to raise these arms on both sides. And this is the little, you loosen this all the ways, you can pull it out. So you can put that up and down, and there's one on both sides. And then here's the power with the power right there. It's got wheels, so you can either lay it down flat, of course, or if you want to move it, you can just put it up on its wheels and push it. So yeah, you know what? They're I think it's like 600-ish bucks. US, I think it's US. You know what? If you've got an apartment, you got somewhere small, you're someone that is like, I kind of want to buy a treadmill, but I don't know if I'm gonna. My heart, I want to use it, but I don't know if it'll just become somewhere that I hang clothes. Then, you know what? This isn't a huge investment, right? Because you can get treadmills that are cheaper for sure, but if your treadmill's not at least a certain level of quality, right, then you're not going to use it for sure because you're not going to enjoy using it. I'm a bigger guy, and I can walk on this. Again, just watch, because it is, you know, the measurements are on their website. If you have a really long like stride when you're running, that would be my only concern. But if you're someone that's walking or jogging or light, you know, doing light running, I'd say you're good. And even for me, the width was fine. I was fine with the width. I'm always a little concerned with the width, right? Because the last thing you want to do is be running and you're not paying attention or walking, and you end up stepping or catching this part, right? And then that's no good. All right, guys, this is the OVICX, the Flex. Yeah, no, it's cool. If you have any questions on it, let me know. Or if you have one, join the comments below. Let us know your thoughts, and be there for those of us that are trying to get in shape and have questions in regards to it. All right, guys, I'm out. Links down below if you want to pick one of these up. They have other ones too, and some other like exercise gear if you're interested in that. And that's it for today. Links down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And yeah, it's cool. I'm out, guys. Later.